Hello everybody, Free Spirit here on a sunny day. So I'm trying out the new microphones. I haven't done a horsey grooming video in a while. I don't know if that's what this is going to be, but this is real life here. Big old fairy knots all in her mane. Come here, Raina. They've been wearing blankets, and of course after you take blankets off, they roll and roll and roll. And so now I've got a big mess to take care of. Stay over there, Riley. I have little Riley dog tied up over here. Stay over here, buddy. I made the rope just long enough so that he couldn't get into trouble with the horses, but now he's coming around my tripod. Okay. So it's a little chilly, but it's sunny, and I guess the first thing I'm going to do is rake the corral, especially this new side, and maybe take the magnet on wheels and go around it, see if there's any more nasty metal things that have been coming up as the ground gets a little softer from the horses running all over it. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take you with me for a little tour of the new digs. Horse has got an expansion. Okay. Can I come in here? I'm going to climb through the new fence. Oof. Lost my hat. Good girl. So I have my trailer still here under the tree, as always. But this used to be the end of the horse corral. And now it's all opened up. And the bushes that were on the outside are now in the middle. We have all this area. And a big gate down at the bottom with a hidden latch, which is pretty cool. So it's big enough to be able to drive a truck or a tractor in here. A big, big, big open space, which is getting softer and more torn up. Especially over here where they like to poop. And I have a lot of poop to pick because the weather has been absolutely foul with freezing temperatures and winds. And then before that it was rain and everything was mucky. But now Raina has lots of places and she can lay down and not have to worry about being stuck in the mud. We're working on her big old belly here. And that's part of the reason we had to expand everything, because she needs more exercise, but she's got a bad knee. So she loves this. She jumps and runs and spins and acts all crazy. And so she's enjoying it. And now there's a whole area here that won't get muddy, even if it rains a lot, because it's downhill, slightly sloping all the way over there. Horses love to be over here, and in the summer it's going to be really nice with that tree all leafed out. I might put a little gate right there at some point so I could just go in and out to the trailer. And I might put a gate back here so I can go dump poop. Look what they do. I fill up the bucket and then they dip it over. So right now I'm just putting it to the other side of the fence, and then I'll take my big wheelbarrow back there and go and spread it back there on the back field. And all of this needs to be repainted now that I got the new fence in. And they still have their shelter that they can go in. On this side is nice when the sun is out because this wood absorbs some of the warmth, and they can snuggle in this corner here. I like this corner. Or they can come in here and be under a nice cover that really stays put even in the heaviest winds, because it's open a little bit there and also through the back. So, and then this side's closed in, so this side stays dry all the time. But I'm really thinking maybe of expanding this roof. Oh, there's a bird's nest up there. Look at that. I'll zoom in. Hey there. I'm sure it's too late in the year for anybody to be home. And somebody's running a generator across the road because we actually had no power from 4 a.m. this morning, but it was a planned outage, and it just went back on a little while ago. So maybe those people don't know that it's back on. Here's a big water trough, and I have hanging down in the water there are some bags with barley hay, which, as it disintegrates, it gives off some type of a chemical that, or some process that helps to keep the water clear. So it's a little hazy because we had some, rainwater stirring things up, and then the wind and some cruddy stuff blew in there. So, but it does really work. So, and I still have a couple bales of hay to unload from the truck. And rearrange the tarps in there, cover everything up. But it's good. A little more paint. All in here is completely wind blasted. And I never paint this back part. I like wood to look like old wood when it gets old. Out here, unfortunately, you've got to keep it a little protected, but I like old barn board and stuff that looks weathered. I like this, but it's not going to last if I leave it like this. So I've got the paint. And this weekend is supposed to be mild weather, so I'm going to do a little painting. Dry and mild. It's perfect. And I could take all these portable corrals and move them to their resting spot, which I haven't figured out where it's going to be. Probably down towards the trailer, so it's easy to load when I go somewhere. But if need be, like, say I get another horse or something crazy, I could run a line across the corral with portable pens, just stake them in and divide out one side or the other, or if I ever need to. This side is super soft, and I'd really like to do, I was going to say, is continue that roof. It's got a little pitch so that it comes down the back and water drips off the backside. But if we did a similar pitch going the other way, I already got the posts. I have to put a couple of big beams and just continue the slope of this roof down to there, and then this will all be covered, this whole inside area, and that could be partitioned off if I needed to isolate a horse, or if I had a young horse and didn't want them to get all around the whole corral. Nice. I like it. I definitely think covering this whole section would be great, because then the water trough would be in the shade, and I could still feed over the fence there from the hay barn. And feeding under here keeps the food dry, and there wouldn't be any mud up in here because there wouldn't be any water coming in. It would be perfecto. So that's the future. But for now, they're super happy, and they love having this extra little water bucket here because it's like camping. And they drain it dry every day. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah, you love your water. I just filled it. You take turns. Such a good girl. Oh, you're in the shadow. Come here, let me go on this side. You're getting all shiny. Remember her in the summertime. She's quite red. She's a red roan. And she comes out with a white blanket in the winter. Her big old butt. She's so cute. And she's very, very lovable and huggy. She loves to hug. Oh. Except when I say so. Come here. I'm not going to scratch your butt. No. I'd like to see your face, please. Raina. Raina, Raina, Raina. You want some cookies? Can I give them some cookies? I don't know if you want to see me raking and... Z says no. No raking. That'd be boring, huh? That'd be boring. Oh, you are itchy face. Itchy face. Oof, too much. Too much hair. I need to brush you. Oh, I know, Mama. Come here. It's all in your eyes. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy girl. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, cookies. Let me get cookies. Oh, goodness. I sure know what that means. Okay. So they're both on special diet, so these are the treats that they can have. Carb-conscious treats. It's low starch and low sugar. This little horsey nose. So they get occasional carrots and apples, but nothing like I was giving them before. Maybe they love their cookies. Come here. Spread out. Come on this side. Yeah. Cookie. Okay, what about Raina? Too many noses. Can't eat lots at the same time. You have to take turns. Take turns. Take turns. Oh, you're a good girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, I dropped one. Dropped one. Oy, 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 oy. Slow down, girlfriend. They're almost gone. Oh, oh, oh. Only one little piece left for you. No, you have to wait. Where's Raina? Where's Raina? Oh, oh, oh. It's like sucking my knuckles into her mouth. Okay, that's all, babies. That's all. That's all I got for you. Mm-hmm. Such good girls. You're so pretty. I'm gonna brush your mane. Yeah. Maybe I'll go in there and tie you up, and then I'll just do it right there. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I put some of their hay over here every day because they like to stay over here. The novelty of something new. And I have to fill up their water. Like I said, they've been loving having the extra one, even though they drink out of the big one too. So much wind. It was down to 19 degrees with the wind chill. And the hoses froze, of course, so I had to undo them, disconnect them from the pipes, and then I had to put insulation foam around all the pipes. And then wait until the sun comes up, lay the hoses in the sun so they thaw out if there's any frozen water. Yay. We know how to do winter. And it's supposed to be a drier winter. Freezing cold and winds, but drier, so there shouldn't be a mud situation. Well, I better get going on this corral while it's nice weather. So you come on over here, have a seat on one of these nice chairs. Maybe a little stone you can hold. Some very local quartz with a little bit of probably iron oxide or something like in there. A little bit of mica sparkles. So have a seat. Yeah, kick back, relax. Watch me do some work. Okie dokie. Okay. There you are. Come here. You're gonna make me go get your halter. Hi, Raina. Can I brush your hair? Okay, Goofy. Hey, Goofy girl. Okay, let me go get your halter. Okay. Come here. Gee. Come here, Snaggles. Come here, Snaggles. Come here. Come on. Oi. Oi. Don't make me come to you. Come here. Hey. Oh. I'm just gonna brush out your Snaggles. That's all. Look. Okay. Ready? Okay. Look out, Raina. Raina doesn't get Snaggles like she does. Oh my goodness. Get back. There you are, right there. Oh, shoo, shoo. Okay, turn this way. Okay. What's your job we're gonna try? Come here, right here. Good girl, it's just your rope. Well, it's gonna be a battle. Can you put your head down? Well, she needs a bath and a shampoo and a conditioner. But it's too cold. It gets cold so fast in the afternoon. But I just give in to the fact that for a couple of months a year, they're just dirt balls. They're happy. They lay in the dirt. They twist their hair. Look at that. Okay. Gosh, I wish that guy would turn his generator off. I wonder if they're home. They probably have one of those fancy backup systems that when it trips the electricity, it comes on automatically. So I don't see anybody over there. There's nobody working on anything. It's just loud. On a beautiful, quiet day, huh? Can you see her face? She's such a girl. She likes to have her hair done. But she's also a tomboy. Yes, you are. You're a tough girl. Doesn't like all the sweet talk. No, just get to business. despite her water bucket. Impatient girl. That helped a lot. That helped a lot. Thank you. Shh, people are relaxing and they're watching you. Just get relaxed. Get relaxed and sleepy. Yeah, that's right. Right? Take a deep breath. Big old nostrils. Yeah, you're a good girl. I don't want to use the comb until I get the knots off a little bit, but it's a busy day out here today. Today is Friday. On Fridays, I'm usually kind of laid back in the house because I go into the city on Thursdays. And traffic was horrendous. Come here. Thank you. Right there. Yes, just be patient. And I just feel like I'm decompressing by the time I get back. I commuted for like 35 years. So I'm not a stranger to have to drive in terrible traffic, but now I live way further away, so it's a bit absurd, but I only do it once a week, and I can switch my days around and have a lot of freedom, so I am not complaining about that part. And only once a week, so yay. Right, only once a week, and then mommy's here all the time. Yeah, which is what I always wanted. And if it means that we don't have an extravagant lifestyle, and that's okay. Can you stop pulling? Thank you. When I'm out here, you're always hanging on the fence right here. So don't give me that. Yeah, Raina, I'm gonna have to clean her feet. She doesn't have shoes right now. Well, she hasn't all year. Just barefoot while her knee sort of recuperates to the best of its ability. Just to not have to deal with. Hey, don't do that. That's not nice. That's not nice. You have to be patient. Sorry. We haven't done any grooming in a long time. Now you're a spoiled child. Just like children, they interrupt me when I'm speaking. Nothing important anyway, but. So, it's a quiet day at home. If this generator would stop. And then with the electricity being out really early, I just figured I have a solar generator, so I could just plug it in and I could still connect to my internet and all that, but I decided to just come out and do a little something because it's so pretty. Oh, you're telling me this is really a lot of work. Come here. Knock it off. Oh. Hey. Stop. Get over there. Get over there. Stand right there. Stand right there. It's training. Yeah. Just behave. It's almost done. Just let me get these dang knots out. And then I'll comb it a little bit. Because if I don't do it, it just gets more dreads and more dreads. So, with horses, they call them fairy knots. Because they say that while we're sleeping, the fairies come and ride the horses. And they tangle up their manes to hold on to them to ride. But I think she's got something way messier than the fairies. Look, Mostly it's just twisty from throwing her head like that. But then if I don't get it, it works its way down tighter and tighter to the end. So I think that's good. Let's see. Let's just try to comb it out. Let's try to separate it a little bit. Yeah, you need conditioner, baby. You're definitely a desert girl. I can't find the brush. She does have some matting in here, right here. And when I go back in the house, I'm going to have to give Miss Abby a grooming because she has some matting, winter fur on her belly. And I might shave her back a little bit again. Okay. I have to make a video with crystals in it so we can get Abby to come on camera. That's her favorite. Sometimes I can only do it from top to bottom, and if I lose a little bit of hair, that's the way it is. So otherwise I wouldn't get any of it out. Come here. Don't you go anywhere. He give me that side eye. Oh, it's okay. David just came in on his e-bike. Well, his dirt bike. Come here. That was a sight, wasn't it? It's quiet. And he's all colorful and he's going really fast, huh? Come here. Come. Yeah, he's my tenant. And he always somehow manages to show up when I'm recording something, no matter when and where. It smells really good right now. Somebody's got a fire in their fireplace. I got some nice hardwood, small pieces that I split this morning. I'm so excited. I have a new axe. I like being able to do things for myself. And man, some of the people that I've watched and followed on YouTube, they just inspire me so much. And if you learn how to use tools properly, there's no reason why I can't swing an axe or use a chainsaw, get on the roof and fix a couple things. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? And I dare say I'm better at most of those kind of things than that guy is. So I'm like the handyman. Until my cousin moved in the other rental little house. And he's not renting, I'm just glad he's here because he is very handy and he's the one that built this ground. So I took care of his cat for a month when he went back north to visit family. Yeah, so it works out for all of us. We all look after each other. And we have our own unique skills. Oh, you're such a good girl. Well, that's better anyway. Yeah, that's better. You're done. Can I clean your eyes? Can I wipe your face? Look at all this. You need a wet washcloth to wipe down all this dusty white hair and get it all off. But it's too static electricity today. It's so dry. I can't do it with my bare hands because it's just going to stick in your eyes. Yeah. Oh. All right, good enough. Come here, Mama. Let's untie you. Right here. And there you go. Whoosh. See? Now she doesn't even want to walk away. She likes to hang out here. Stinker. Oops. I got a loop. Okay, let's put that on the other side. Well, I guess for as long as my battery is working, I will start raking. Yeah. Excuse me. Well, I usually use the bigger, heavy rake, but it's way over by the hay barn, so for now, let's start with the soft one. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Can you see way over there? Way over there? Yeah, maybe that's better. I'm coming to realize that the best way to be practical about staying warm in the winter, I use a number of different methods. I've got a tiny space heater that's electric that I have by my feet when I'm working on the computer, but that's an expensive way to heat things. So then I have the propane heater on the wall in the kitchen with a little fan to blow some of the warm air into the other part of the house, and then have the wood stove, and I use that in the mornings and in the evening to take the chill out the living area. So it works out pretty well. But honestly, if I get the chills or it's a little chilly in the house, all I do is throw on a jacket and come out here, do a little raking, do a little bit of poop dumping, unload some hay, and chop a few pieces of wood. And I go back in the house and it feels like it's very warm. So, just have to get myself out and moving. Having a dog is the best thing because they're always willing to go for a walk. About a little different view. Okay. So, I'm secretly manifesting a little all-terrain vehicle kind of dealio that has a hitch on the back. And so I could put this little manure thingy so that you could just drive around, putt around, and either mix the manure into the dirt or scrape it up and pile it in one place. Sort of, I think that would be really fun. Something I can't legitimize for myself right now, but you know, I'm looking ahead. I intend to have horses for the rest of my life. So I want to keep making it easier for myself to take good care of my animals and be sorry about that. And be independent. What happened? There you go. I think independence is one of my number one things. Well, I can start picking up a little bit too. Okay, so now we're going to move to the manure fork. It's like shaped like a little basket. Okay. My little muck bucket and my cart. Super handy. Another thing I decided to invest in. I'm gonna have to need some Rust-Oleum paint chipping, but this is great because it can fold in half and then goes flat. I can hang it by the axle in my horse trailer, and that way if I go to a place that has a central water spigot, I can go fill up containers, or I can clean up the area and go and dump the manure. You can hear this is so dry. I don't really worry too much about the manure being on the ground because nothing ever grows here. Mold and fungus and weird things like that, but the other side I let it go too long because I was really trying to soften up the ground, and it is, it all worked its way into the soil, but it's not a good quality when it gets very, very wet because it just gets mucky. So as time goes on, I will be raking all of the soil. There's a slope that goes this way and there's a slope that goes this way, and so I want to take advantage of that, so I'll have runoff and better drainage for the girls. Yeah. Well, this bucket's about full. This is why I really need to make a gate on the back here. I have a gate. It's a half a gate. I'd only have to remove the bottom two bars and insert the gate on a hinge on the post, and that way I could just swing it open, push my big wheelbarrow through, and then I could just scoot under because I scoot between the rails anyway. But that would be really good because the big wheelbarrow, I don't know where it is right now, that can hold 4 times more than this and take advantage of my time, especially on that side because it's kind of hard to wheel around, but this wheelbarrow is really nice. It has really heavy duty, like cross country knobby tires. And it's 2 tires and very well balanced. It's a Gorilla brand. So I'm going to bring that over here. Problem is, once I bring it in, then I have to go out through the gate on that end, and it's not the easiest gate. My cousin designed it, but I think I want it to be a little bit different. But if I have that little mini gate on the back, that would solve all the problems. Like right here might be good. I have to think about that. And beyond them I see Riley laying on his little horse blanket over there in the sun. There you see him. His vision is almost gone. It's very selective because he works his way around a lot of stuff, but a lot of times the eyes and his hearing is bad. So when I call him, he's like gazing off in the distance in the wrong direction, and he gets a little confused. So I like to keep him where he can see me, or at least he can be close and see the horses, because he knows that I'm right here with the horses. So he'll settle down like that, get some good fresh air and some grounding. Yeah, he's doing so good. And look at these cutie pie babies. Oh my goodness. Hi, sweethearts. Hi, sweethearts. Oh yeah. Get to say hi. Get to say hi. And clean your eyes. Yeah, clean your eyes. Yeah, you don't have much of a mane, but she produces good oil in her hair, so it doesn't really seem to get as knotted. Right? You know, you don't get so knotted. What a good girl. And your knee? How's your knee doing, huh? Yeah. We got her on a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, like a natural product. But I also have prescription strength too, which I use a day or two before the shoer comes. I like to ask her to pick up her foot and bend a little bit. Just keep her a little supple. Yeah, it's a little sore. Yeah, just a little, just like that. Yeah. Yeah, just move it around a little bit. Yeah. Come here. Foot. Foot. Good girl. Gentle. Let's go this way. I'm just going to stretch from her shoulder. She doesn't stretch out the front anymore, really, because her knee is sore. Did you hear somebody? I thought I heard somebody too. Okay, that's good. You want to put it down? Good girl. Okay. Now let's do this. Oh. Oh. Wait. Come here. Well done. That's all. Even when it's uncomfortable, she still lets me, because she knows I'm trying to help her feel good. You want to stretch a little bit more? One more. Foot. Foot, Raina. Foot. Good girl. Let's bend this way. Oh, yeah. I know. I know. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. We'll turn it a little bit one way and a little bit the other way. Yeah. Oh, she's a good girl. There you go. Yeah. And I do the infrared light therapy. I have to do it a little bit more regularly. You're such a sweetie. You're such a sweetie. Okay, back. put my thumbs on her nose and just barely touch. Back, back. One more. Boy. You're so good. You're such a good girl. Ooh, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yeah. You want it, but you don't want it. Oh, she's my baby. Just chewing a little. She's thinking it over. I've seen you running around here, acting like a fool. So I know you can move it sometimes. Yeah, good girl. And her eye healed so beautifully. Oh my gosh. You guys, her eye was hideous. I was almost sure, I don't even want to say it, but I was sure she was going to end up being blind in one eye. But it all healed. Yeah, it all healed. Yes, it did. I know. Mommy sighed a big sigh of relief after that was all done. Last year at this time, in fact, yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the disaster out in the mud pit. Yeah, right over there. That's right. Mommy saved you. Oh, and the fire department saved you. Everybody came and helped you. That's right. Because you were too fat and you couldn't even roll and your knee hurt. But she's been laying down and rolling and getting up and wearing her blanket and not having any problems. So, little by little, she's losing some weight. A low-carb diet. What do you think, girls? So, this is my exciting daily thing when it's nice enough out. You can tell that the wind is picking up a lot now. But it's still kind of warm. And I'm not sure what else I need to do other than picking up manure, which I don't think I'm going to finish today. Oh, Lord. Yeah, exactly. CC. The sound of that generator sort of giving me a headache, so I think I'm going to go in the house for a while, maybe make some food, and come back out in a while. Hopefully this guy will realize that the power's back on. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Of the horse prime real estate. They have the best views, and now they have lots of room to move around in their retirement years, right? But we're still going to do stuff. We're still going to ride and go and have fun adventures. Just a little quieter. Yeah. And we'll see how Raina does. So we'll see. Are you just waiting for me to leave so you can knock that over, Raina? Oh, you bad girl. Well, I'm going to put it up against the fence. And then when I come back out, it'll be ready to go. Yeah, you're scared of this? You should be scared. Okay. I'm going to put this by the fence. There we go. And hopefully she won't knock it over. Okay. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Have a good rest. Try to get outside and get a little bit of color in the cheeks. And stretch out that back and that neck. Seems like everything I do is leaning forward. And I gotta remember, put your heart to the sky, to the sun. Open up your chest. Breathe. Ooh, getting windy. Getting windy. soon riding. Okay? Grooming, riding. Baby steps.